The future of software is no-code and low-code programming. It's getting easier, you guys. In a few years from now, we are going to look back to the good old days with nostalgia and remember how we had to depend on a professional coder for the simplest of app developments. Thank you, no-code programming. According to Business Wire, the future is low-code or no-code with an expected growth rate of 44.4% by 2022 to $27.23 billion, up from $4.32 billion in 2017. The question that arises now is, why are no-code platforms getting so much attention? We shall answer this in our article today. The power of no-code or low-code app development programs. IDC has reported that by 2023, more than 500 million apps will be developed. That is much more than decades of apps put together. In other words, the demand for digital transformation has triggered the rise of apps developed by businesses. There aren't enough qualified developers or platforms to meet this demand. Also, there are drastic changes in the way we perceive technology. This has contributed massively to the embracing of no-code development. Let's take a look at the nuances of this. 1. Cloud disruption has made technology accessible to all. Remember those days when technology was only for the elite? Only the large businesses could use it to develop apps and maintain the legacy. This was because it was exorbitantly expensive to buy the hardware and build applications. It was just as difficult and expensive to modify them. So, systems remained rigid. Small businesses suffered massively here due to the dependency and lack of funds. Today, thanks to the cloud, all you need is an internet connection. Even a micro startup can build an app without worrying about costs or infrastructure. In fact, small businesses are doing it faster than large ones, forcing them to be a part of the change and use no-code platforms for agility. The tables have indeed turned. 2. Goodbye legacy systems. The traditional legacy systems were not effective in that they were inflexible and difficult. The team could only fill data in spreadsheets or paper and send it over to the central office for filing. These steps increased the risk of errors and slowed down the entire process. Cloud has disrupted legacy systems and has brought flexibility in the workplace. Teams now operate with transparency and automation, which is why you will barely ever come across errors. The whole process is faster as well. What's more, this whole thing is customizable depending on changing needs. The dependency is almost zero. 3. IT dependency has reduced. Traditional work models required the involvement of IT at every step. Developers decided everything about the application, and the rest of the team accepted it. Cloud and no-code programming have flipped the model and reduced dependency on IT. Anyone can now turn into a creator, read citizen developers. IT infrastructure and resources are also extremely expensive, and most businesses cannot afford it. Cloud-based no-code programming is the perfect solution, thus. Further, this lessens the burden on developers to focus on the more complicated, operations-driven work in the company. 4. Agility is the way to go. Why do businesses need to be agile? The pandemic has helped us understand this better than anything else. Many employees faced problems when they were suddenly asked to start working from home. This was because their files and data were at the office. Had cloud already been deployed in their workplaces, they would have had easy access no matter where they were. This change was inevitable, but the pandemic has forced all businesses to adopt it instantly. The future is now paperless and agile, giving every employee the power to develop. More benefits of no-code programming include faster application development, improving business functions, high-quality output, fewer to no backlogs. What no-code software really looks like. We shall take an example of Quixy to explain this in simple words. You head over the app builder provided by Quixy based on your requirement and use the editor to add /edit features. There are multiple predefined templates based on industry to choose from, further accelerating the development process. Once you are done, you can deploy it with a click of a button and then use the app on any device from anywhere. Misconception alert: no-code programming is only for simple apps. This is completely false and stems from the thought process that since low-code/no-code app development is easy, it must only apply to simple development. Today's platforms actually have the power to help you build end-to-end enterprise applications without writing a single line of code. Low-code vs no-code in the enterprise. The terms have been used interchangeably since the start of digital transformation, but they are not all that same. The most significant difference here is that low-code app development platforms are for developers while no-code platforms are for everyone. This means that low-code still requires coding, which can be quite complicated for a non-technical person. No-code programming is completely coding-free. Having said that, you must note that low-code is still better and requires less technical expertise when compared to traditional app development. This is why it is no wonder that Gartner's research suggests all over 65% of app development activity will be low-code or no-code by 2024. How to drive innovation without coding? It is faster, more efficient, and is known to increase user satisfaction. Source: Linostack. But is that it? There's more. No-code programming drives innovation, which is absolutely the need of the hour at the moment. Businesses that don't innovate consistently tend to fall behind. This is because innovation drives revenue growth, enhances customer experience, and accelerates the development of new products/services. Source: Gartner. How does no-code help? Well, it removes the complexity involved in developing solutions. Since it is easy and quick, it serves as a platform to imagine, integrate, and innovate seamlessly. It makes the world your oyster. Is there any doubt now that the low-code/no-code movement is here to stay and amplify? Absolutely not. Summary: no-code and low-code are the future of software development. In times to come, more and more application development will be done by citizen developers using no-code and low-code platforms. With it will provide the required governance for the development across the business functions. Quixy is a leading no-code application development platform that is being used by businesses in various industries to develop software without writing any code. Check out some of the success stories on our website. We recommend that you sign up with us for a free trial to gain some first-hand experience of the benefits of no-code development mentioned in this article alongside much more. Transforming your future is just one decision away.